Yeah.
questions related to smile.
Yes. Sure. Your part one. Do you always smile?
No, I always do not smile because being a human, we are a combination of joys and sorrows. So always trying to put on a smile and that too a fake one is so not me. I prefer to be natural when it comes. And when there's something to smile, I do smile. Other times, I try to be who I am.
Yeah. Okay. Next question. Do you like smiling?
Sir, can you repeat your voice?
Yeah. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Do you like smiling?
Yes, there's a beautiful quote which says that a smile is a curve that sets everything straight. So, putting a smile on our face not only generates positivity in our life, but it also makes people around us feel happy and it generates a sense of positivity in themselves also.
Okay. Next question. Should people smile more?
Most of the time, people prefer to put a smiling face rather than an unhappy one because it helps the people to connect with the people around us, and a person who has a smiling face is much more approachable than the one who is always frowning.
Okay. Next question. Do you smile while taking photograph?
Although I'm not a kind of person who loves clicking pictures, but whenever I get this opportunity, I put a smile on my face even though it's a fake one in order to get a beautiful picture of myself.
Okay. What happen in case you are crying because of some reason and someone is trying to make you happy? Do you continue with your cry or you
Sir,
just
your voice
okay?
was
Am I
breaking.
audible? Am I audible now?
Yes, now you are.
Okay. Okay. What you do when you are crying already, but someone is trying to make you happy, that person is not knowing why are you crying, but he is trying to crack a joke. Do you continue with that smile that time, or you just go outside, or and you just continue with your cry?
If such a situation happens, the first thing that comes in my mind is I really appreciate the effort of that individual. And even though it's very difficult to smile at that moment, I try to become happy. But however, if the situation is quite worse or something that has happened is very bad, I prefer to go alone and just give time to myself so that I can easily heal up and come back again with a smile.
Okay. How much time you take to get into the normal position after your cry?
There's no time limit which is fixed because it totally depends upon the scenario which I have gone through. It might take more than 5 minutes, and even a 2 minutes works at times.
Okay. Do you cry for little bit things as well?
Sir, can you repeat it?
Can you cry for little bit things as well? Are you sorry? Do you cry? Do you cry for little bit things as well?
Being an emotional person, every small thing, especially the people who are closely attached to me, it makes me feel sad and unhappy. But crying is something that I usually try not to because I consider that crying makes you feel all the more weak and you need to have a bit of control on your emotions in your life.
Yeah. At the time when you are trying to show that you are a strong person, but still, which kind of things are there that makes you cry?
Sir, your voice was breaking. I cannot hear you.
Okay. Am I audible now? Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, now you are.
Yes, Ganesh.
Okay, fine. I'm asking, even if you are a strong person and you are trying hard to not, no, okay, just a second, let me rejoin. I'm getting my voice again. Is it audible now?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Unfathomable.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I
Yes.
was asking. Okay, I was asking. Even if you are a strong person, but what are some things are there that makes you cry at the end?
As I already said, I'm a very emotional person, so I get easily connected with things that happen around me. So the situation, it even if it's especially the situations which are related to me and my personal life, makes me feel sad and unhappy. And apart from that, people who are closely connected to me, if something bad happens to them, also makes me cry, and that makes me more unhappy.
Do you forgive or can you forgive the person who makes you cry?
It's very difficult for me to forgive that person if something that has been done is very bad. I might forgive that person, but forgetting the thing that he or she has done to me is so not me. It is not possible for me to forget the stuff that has happened.
Okay. Next question. When do people smile at others?
But people smile at others. So this was the question, no? When do people smile at others?
Yes.
People usually put on a smiling face, especially when they meet their closed ones or friends, because the smile is the first gesture that we can put on. Even if it's a stranger, a smile on a face can really initiate a conversation, and it is the smile that I would consider the best communication and the initiator.
Can you recognize a fake smile?
Although I'm a very good observer, but most of the times I'm able to recognize if a person is trying to pretend or is showing a fake smile. However, at times it's difficult for me to analyze and see whether that person actually is happy or is just pretending to be.
What is evil smile for you?
An evil or a cunning smile, according to me, is a mischief that a person has done and is trying to become an innocent person in front of in front of any other.
Okay. Have you experienced any fake smile or evil smile yet?
If I talk about an evil smile, yes, definitely in my childhood days, if some mischief which me or my brother used to do, and whenever our mother used to ask if someone has done that, so I would always put on a mischief smile, and she would easily recognize that it was something that we had done. So yeah, I have done that.
What was the great experience that time you smile and your work has been done successfully?
If I talk about a childhood experience, the thing that I can recall is if it was like when I was in one standard, when there was just me and my brother, and my mother had gone outside the market. We were playing, and what happened was I dropped the vase, and it was a very expensive and a beautiful one which my grandmother had given. But what happened was, since I was very clever and at convincing, it was something that I had been born, it was an innate part of me. So when my mother came, although I had this wicked and a cunning smile, she didn't accept the fact that it was me, but she thought that it was my brother, and seeing him getting the beating was the most funniest thing. And yes, I was smiling at that point, even though I was the culprit.
Okay. Have you become victim of any prank done by your friends?
Sir, repeat, please.
Okay. Have you become victim of any kind of prank trapped by your friends?
No, I haven't ever tried to become a victim whenever my friends have played a prank, because I was quite clever when something was up. Being a keen observer, it was easy for me to recognize this something is a trap, and what the things might look right now, they aren't real. So I always was saved.
Okay. Are you good at pranking to prank someone?
Sir, please repeat.
Okay. Have you trapped any kind of prank for your friends or someone else?
Yes, I remember where I had pranked one of my friend while we were there in our college. What happened was it was a rainy day, so we had our classes suspended. But since she was from a different course, she had a class, and what happened was her phone was not charged. So what she just went in the rain, just trying to attend the class since she was a studious girl. And but eventually what happened was, like, she was already down the stairs, and when there was a message from a home from the from the teacher professor that no classes will be held today because of the heavy rain, since she is unable to come. Although we did know, but I didn't tell her, though I could have, despite she asking me multiple times. And that poor girl had to go to the college. She was all drenched with due to the heavy rain, and when she ultimately came back, it wasn't that good experience, but we did enjoy ourselves, and it's a memory that I will cherish throughout my life.
Okay. The mistake you have done again, I mean, on last session as well, I think. Remember? Is there any chance to
Sir,
happen? One of my friend, one of my friends.
y- yes, sir, I do this mistake. Yes, one of my.
Next time, I'm hoping even if you do that thing by the flow, still try to recover. Try to vanish that thing again. That moment, very that moment. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. 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 Yeah. I think we're done with the topic. Many questions again randomly.
Sir, how was
Uh,
it? It was okay.
you could ask others like how was it? That was really great. Fantastic.
Guys, how was it?
If you are asking, okay.
Sir, the
As used the loss.